there, my mighty Leos. It's Scully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to see what I see for you guys for the first half of September, September 1st through the 15th, 2019. I hope the preceding couple of weeks were fantastic for you guys. And let's see if we could keep that trend going on a positive note. As always, not everything that I'm going to be relaying and tapping into is going to resonate with everybody watching, and that's totally fine. You know, if it doesn't resonate, the message isn't for you, and that's totally fine. It's good. I'm not going to be offended. But if it does resonate with you, then you are meant to hear it. And if you feel that you need a little bit more clarity on it, feel free to contact me at the email address below, and I'd be more than happy to set up a one-on-one with you guys, okay? All right, let's get into it. So what I'm going to be using for you guys today is a treat because I just got it not too long ago and I love it because I love Alice in Wonderland, and it is the Tarot in Wonderland deck. So let's just kind of jump right into it, guys. Let's see what's going on for my lovely Leos for the first couple of weeks of September. All right, guys, lots of movement here. This is good. This is good. This is really good. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing here that to start off with, you guys have been really in the King of Swords energy, just really knocking shit out of the park, really being very logical about things, you know, taking things step by step, making shit happen. This is amazing. And I feel like that's coming along because you guys are starting to close out some kind of a cycle with the Death card. Death card is about transformation, change, the ending of something, okay, so that something new can begin. I feel like you guys are just feeling very exuberant lately, right? With the Knight of Wands, like you guys are really just on point with your passions. You're really allowing what feels good to lead you on your journey. This is good. And I feel as though, you know, you've just been kind of like really deciding that you need to lead your life with joy. So you may have been spending, or you will be spending a lot of time with friends and loved ones that make you feel good and appreciated, okay? And with that World card, that also backs up that Death card that we saw earlier with closing out a cycle, right? This is also about feeling on top of the world. So again, I feel like these next couple of weeks for you guys is looking to be very, very full of energy and full of positivity and joy. So this is a good way to start things out. Okay. So now, okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Well, Leo. All right, so I'm feeling like you guys have really just been very cognizant of like where your future is leading you, okay? And I feel like, again, being very methodical, very logical about the things that you need to do now to clear up for your future, okay? And I feel like you've been very conscientious about, you know, who you are allowing into your circle, who you're spending your time with, things of that nature. And I do feel like what that has yielded you is really starting to focus on what kinds of emotions you want to pursue. You've got the Knight of Cups here. This is about taking action with emotions, okay? So you may have somebody in mind that you feel you need to go towards, okay? I've also got the Knight of Pentacles. This is one of my date cards. And I also feel for you guys, this is also indicative of you guys just, you know, getting shit done at work, you know, like not leaving anything unfinished so that you can be free to, again, experience that joy. Now, what makes me a little bit giddy, right, is that you guys have the Two of Cups card. Two of Cups is love. That is the love card, okay? This is good. And this is in conjunction with the King of Cups, okay? So again, like really paying attention to your emotions, really feeling as though, you know, you can ride out the waves of emotion safely, not feeling like you have to restrict yourself or repress or suppress anything. Like, I feel like you guys are going to be very open for the next couple of weeks, okay? I feel like you guys are very, very driven towards somebody or something, some kind of goal with the Ace of Wands. This is the beginnings of things. This is a very sensual card. You know, this is really, you know, somebody coming towards you or you going towards somebody with your wand in your hand, right? So I feel like, because I've gotten one bad card here, and I'm going to go into that in just a second. I feel like from what I'm seeing here and what I'm feeling, Leo, I feel like you guys have had some sort of an awakening, okay? Where it's just like you woke up from some kind of, you know, feeling like you were in limbo, feeling like you were stuck, right? And you just woke up feeling like I need to pursue joy again. And I feel like what that's gotten you is it's gotten positive people around you to where you feel like you can be open with your emotions and offer somebody that cup, okay? This is really good, guys. This is like a really good reading. Now, one thing that I did get that is just a tad questionable, and I'm going to pull some cards on it, is the Nine of Swords card. Okay, so what this tells me is that over the next couple of weeks, you guys may have times where you're dealing with some anxiety, right? You're dealing with some circular thinking, you know, you're not able to quiet your mind in a positive way. But I want to see what that has to do with. Aha. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Damn. Okay. So, Two of Swords, feeling very mentally divided. Look at that Cheshire Cat moon. Love it. Love these cards. I feel like you guys have been feeling, you know, maybe a touch divided on where you want to go. Even though you've been laying things out very logically, you know, old patterns are very hard to break, right? Like if you've been stuck in a certain way of being, or, you know, you've been in a particular relationship or like a dead-end job, you know, it's really hard to break out of that familiarity, right? You know, it's comfort in the discomfort, so to speak, right? So you guys may be feeling, you know, just a little bit like these next couple of weeks, like, you know, am I making the right decisions, right? Like, you know, I'm planning everything out. Is that smart to do? Things of that nature. I'm feeling like it's going to be more, you know, just wondering if you are doing the right things because you don't want to be put in the situation that you were in before, okay? So in other words, like, you know, leaving one job to go into another job that's very similar, or leaving one relationship to go into another toxic relationship, things of that nature, okay? I feel like here you guys are with the Strength card. I feel like you guys are very much going to be feeling very in tune with your soul, feeling very in tune with your pathway, okay? And remember, we got that lovely King of Cups earlier. Well, here is your beautiful Queen of Cups, just waiting to also offer you her cup or his cup of emotion, right? 'Cause these aren't gender specific, remember. Guys, I'm really feeling like, I feel as though, you know, and this is happening for a lot of people, you know, a lot of people have woken up. You know what I mean? It's like you wake up and you look at your life and you're like, I'm not happy with the way things are, you know, and some people just kind of resolve to remain in that. They're just like, that's how life is. It is what it is, right? But I don't feel that way about you guys. I feel like something happened, some kind of spark happened with you guys, and you guys were like, I can't live like this anymore. I have to make changes. And I feel like you guys have been doing that, the ones that I'm tapping into. And I feel like what that's done, it's yielded you some really positive pathways for you to pursue, okay? Star card here, you guys have been through a lot of healing. The Star card is also about, you know, things that are written in the stars. So, you know, if you've recently met somebody, or, you know, you've had an epiphany about like a job or a career or a move or something like that, this is telling you that, you know, this is divinely guided for you. Okay, so this is a really positive card. I feel like whatever it is that you have your sights on, I do feel like you are going to pursue with the Six of Swords. This is also about traveling and possibly moving. So if moving has been something that you've been trying to organize, I do feel like, you know, in the next couple of weeks, I do feel like you're going to start to solidify things a little bit more with that. So maybe kind of narrowing down where you want to go or something like that, okay? Yeah, man, you guys are standing strong. 7 of Wands, you are standing your ground. You're like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You know, I know what I want. I know what I'm worth. I know, you know, what I want to pursue. And it doesn't matter what I have to conquer to get there, right? Because divine justice is being served, right? If you've been in a situation where you've been feeling very oppressed, you know, this is saying that justice is occurring for you, and anybody that's been keeping you down, they're going to be dealing with their own karmic justice as well. And that 9 of Swords card we got earlier also is probably like, if somebody's done you wrong, this is them feeling that. This is them realizing like, fuck, man, I really messed up with Leo. Like, I fucked up with Leo, right? So I'm not seeing some of the things that I was seeing for the past few weeks for you guys, which is like being divided between 2 people or having somebody from the past like trying to manipulate you. I'm not seeing any of that. Really, that 9 of Swords card is like the only negative card that I've gotten out of all this stuff. I feel like you guys have closed out some kind of a cycle. Hell yeah, you have. And you're getting your wish fulfillment. You're going to start to see your wish fulfillment come to fruition in the next couple of weeks with the 9 of Cups card. Look how awesome that card is. I just want to be there. I just want to be there. I'm seeing here in the past with the 5 of Swords that, you know, you're coming out of a time where there was probably a lot of arguing or a lot of just feeling ill at ease, okay? Oh, Knight of Wands. If this is not indicative of Leo, I don't know what is. Like, he's even got, like, the lion's head, right? You guys are very much going after what you want. And that is, like, the whole huge message of your reading for these 2 weeks, guys. It's like, you guys have awakened. You guys have started to surround yourself with very positive people and very just joyful intent. You know, you guys have really awakened passion-wise within you, and you're just like, where can I focus this great energy? You know what I mean? Like, where can I go? It's like, I feel like some of you guys are like, life is too short to be unhappy, you know? And so you've really started to seek this wonderful domestic bliss card with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? You want that kind of like blissful, restful space where you could just be chilling with your big old kitty, right? And you could just, you know, feel as though you don't have to fight anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to pretend that you're somebody that you're not, you know? You guys are really coming into your own. And whenever I get cards that, you know, actually represent, you know, a person's sign, like, that's a huge indicator that's like, you are starting to wake up to who you really are. And that's just really, really, you know, admirable to see. Okay. So now I'm getting that you guys are going to be getting some kind of a message here in the next couple of weeks with the 8 of Wands. This is going to be a quick message. It might be something that you've been waiting on for a little bit with the Hanged Man, because you've been feeling like you're a little bit in limbo with this. With the Queen of Swords, this could be that you guys are going to be taking this message very logically again, like looking at it like, you know, no nonsense. Queen of Swords is very no nonsense. It's very much a character that is, you know, can see through the bullshit and will call people on bullshit if need be. Okay, so whatever this message is, let me see if I could get kind of an idea of that. These are beautiful cards, guys. These are beautiful cards. Your reading is very similar to Pisces reading, which is a very positive reading. You know, just all good shit. Lover's card. Come on now, guys. I think you got that 2 of Cups earlier, so I'm feeling like, you know, the ones I'm tapping into, you have at your hands possibly a divine union with somebody. Okay. The Lover's card is also about decisions. So again, that goes in with like planning and being methodical. you also got the Sun card, guys. Okay, Sun card is about obstacles surmounted. It's about joy, right? It's again about a divine union as well. And you got the Empress, and we're going to kind of end it on this. The Empress is about, you know, reaching inner potential and, you know, the birthing of a new identity, right? Being very nurturing to oneself and those around you, okay? Wow, Leo, this is a very, very powerful reading. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. It's looking like you guys awakened. You guys decided that shit wasn't right, and you started making, you know, strides to create and manifest the future that you desire. And that is just such a beautiful thing to behold. I'm so proud of you guys. If you need me to help you a little bit further, contact me. Otherwise, I will be back in a couple weeks for the second half of September, and then next week for the weekly elementals. If you guys appreciated this video, please give it a like. I do appreciate all of you guys who are watching me, my newcomers, and the people that have stuck with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you guys, and that's it, Leo. I love you guys. I wish you guys lots of clarity, lots of discernment, and keep up with that passionate, you know, pursuit. This is really looking good on you guys. Okay? Bye, Leo.